welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my update for my PanNat palette. This is the PANtastic Ladies theme, kicking it old school. It is an older palette in your collection. I went with the Coastal Scents 88 palette this year. It is my oldest one, though if you do decide to join into this theme, there's not a lot of time left, but if you were to join in, it doesn't have to be your absolute oldest, just as long as it's an older palette. When I brought this in, it was predominantly blues, teals, greens. Everything else had been used up except for there's one kind of purple, bluish purple, blurple is what I call it, and a black in there. Total was 27 shadows in here. As of the last update, I had 23 left to go. I'm very happy to say I only have 22 left to go now. It's not the most impressive update, but I did finish one, so I'm going to show you that. This is a year long, and there's a list of people down there that have joined into this theme if you want to go check them out. So without further ado, let's get into this palette. It is not looking super different, but there's a few changes. I know there's a lot of silver in there, and I'm not trying to blind you. I swear I'm not. The one that I have finished is the shade C5, and that is this shade right here. It was a medium light teal shade, and I'm trying to remember what I frankened that in that I used up. I think it was a bronzer. I'm pretty sure it was a bronzer. Or it could have been in one of my foundations, because I've been doing that a lot with things that are a little bit too warm and too dark. But it is done. I'm very happy that that is done. So if you look up here, I did have a teal shade there that had pan in it. It was a very light, very, very, very light teal shade, and it just was not doing me any favors. I did not like it as a standalone shadow. It had to be frankened. So I frankened it with a few different things, and it came out to be this beautiful shade. I actually have it on my lids today under a Jelly Much. So that is what that franken shade looks like. It is a lot easier for me to use, and you know, I'm going to be able to get it done that way. So yeah, I do franken things. Sorry if I blinded you with the mirror. So this is a franken of this shade right there. That was here at last update. Not a ton of progress all around. I did use this shade here a little bit, the one under it a little bit. I did dip into this Kelly green right here. At least that's how it translates on the eye. So I have like a baby dip going in there. I've used tons of different stuff. I've definitely expanded the pan on this one. And then there's the black in the corner. I'm making really good progress on this one right here. I don't know that it's going to be done by the next update, but I'm just going to hope that I can get half of that done. I'm just working on a little bit of this and a little bit of that. If you're wondering what I have on my eyes today, the majority of it is from here. I did put this shade on that is in my crease. I used this to blend it out with a light purple from, I like the Mauve palette from Essence. I darkened up my outer V with this dark blue right here. And of course, I set my liner with a black. And over my lids, I have this franken shade, and then I put a Jelly Much shade on it. I believe it's Sage Bundle over top of that and in my inner corners. So I am using this palette. I swear I am. It's taking forever because these aren't shades that I'm going to wear every single day, because like, I like teals, I like greens, but I don't feel like I can wear them day after day after day. So I will continue to franken some of these shades, and we'll just see how it goes. I'm beginning to think that I'm not going to finish this by the end of the year. It was a huge undertaking to begin with. I think I probably should focus on at least hitting pan on everything in here first. Other people have suggested that, and I think it's a brilliant suggestion, and I'm glad you put that in the comments, because that might be the way to go. And if I am doing that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more shades in here without pan. So maybe that should be my focus for the next update, is to have some more pans. We've got October, November, December, so 3 updates and a finale. Realistically, I need to have 2 or 3 pans by the next update, and each update after that. So if I'm going to have pan in everything in that palette by the end of the year, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I do want to still finish some things, but I don't know that it's realistic for me to actually finish the palette this year. And if I don't, I probably will continue to work on it next year because I just want to get it done. I've been putting a lot of work into it, and I want to see all of that hard work pay off and just finally use it up completely. If you think I'm crazy for that, let me know in the comments. Would you like to see me finish it next year if I can't finish it this year? Because I want it done. I'm not hate painting it. The shades that are in there that I am not fond of, I'm trying to find ways to make them more likable. And I think with some of the Frankens that I've created, I actually really like the shades. So it's not a hate thing. I'm not wearing a shade that I absolutely hate. If I don't like it, I'm going to make it change until I like it, if that makes any kind of sense. All right, I'm going to move on to the other part of this video, and that is the Better Together Pan That Palette. It was created by Paula. It was in the polls for the PANtastic Ladies themes, and it did not win, but it went far, and a bunch of us decided we wanted to do it anyway, so we did. And my goal with the Better Together palette is just to hit pan on each of the shades within that palette. I've already finished one palette, well, hit pan in every shade in the palette for the Essence Dancing Green palette. That is what I started the year with, and I rolled in a new palette. It's from BH Cosmetics. I am not going to say the name. I will show it to you right there. And I've actually used this finally. Only one shade in here, but I have actually used it now. And it is the shade Blissed Out. And it is the brown. You can see I do actually have a little bit of a dip there. I did swatch a couple of them, but haven't used them yet. I do plan on using more of this palette. I'm so focused on a few things in trying to reach goals and get some stuff off of my plate, so to speak. I have so many projects going on, so many products on my desk. I'm trying to kind of pick the low-hanging fruit to get it off my desk, out of my face, and just, it's my woosah. I just need to like chill, and if I have less stuff in my face, I can chill and not have to feel stressed out, because I don't want to be stressed this year. This is my no stress year, so I'm working on the easy stuff, and so other things have been getting neglected. Anyway, there's going to be a list down below if everyone is doing the Better Together version, and if you want to go check them out, they're going to be right down there. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.